First of all, Sven, if I could, what I described was one possible response by a U.S.-led force that would include presumably other countries, our other closest allies, I would think, given that the U.S. National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan, has told the Russians and has stated publicly that the response to any Russian use of nuclear weapons would be catastrophic. That is a significant term, and that seems to me to indicate that there would be military action, not just additional financial, economic, personal sanctions and more export controls and diplomatic initiatives. But again, clearly no decision has been made. It would be made only after such a horrible instance took place. But there is, without question, a range of actions that has been developed, a menu, if you will, of possible responses that will, without question, include a variety of different military responses, one of which I described in that Sunday show to which you refer, which was a U.S. conventional military response together with some of our allies.
The French president today stated that France would not be striking back in case of a nuclear attack. What's your reaction on that?
Well, obviously, that's not helpful to deterrence, needless to say. And frankly, it probably didn't need to be said. We have seen discordant messages from various countries at various times. The reality is that NATO unity has never been as strong as it is right now since the end of the Cold War. I was, among other assignments, the speechwriter, the special assistant for the Supreme Allied Commander Europe during the final years of the Cold War. I remember what NATO unity looked like in those days. We haven't seen anything like that until 24 February. And that unity since then is still very, very strong. And I don't think that anything Russia does, President Putin does, is going to shake that unity.
We just received the